Go. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome. And we are about 2 minutes early, and we don't care,
That's
and I don't
okay.
think you do either. No, so it's good. Welcome to lunar eclipse day in the United States and maybe other places, and also the day that the orange baboon got away with only having now to pay half a bond. So
I've
I'll
not
forever
heard
remember
of
that.
orange baboon. I love it.
Orange baboon. He is an orange
That's
baboon. Yeah.
funny.
Anyway, enough of that dirty talk. We'll talk about really light and loving things. So here we are sitting in the soul's
Yeah.
light, basking in the beauty of all that is around us today. And
Yes. Yes.
this is the title of what Ginger and I like to do every other week.
Yeah.
And I'm on this week. In 2 weeks we'll be on Ginger's channel, same time. And
Mhm.
this is our
We'll
new.
do the yo-yo thing. Play ping
Oh,
pong.
yeah, we'll do that,
Baboon.
but we're still simulcasting, so we're still getting, everybody here. So hello, Diana, I was glad to catch you and, Terry a little bit, oil painter, in the last hour. I hope you had a good time. And hi, Craig. Hi, Wildflower. Hi, Karen Doyle. Hello to,
Yeah.
Nancy and Ocean, Brendan. Nice to see you, dear. Froxy Roxy. Sonia's here, Miss Rack's here, and Carolyn and Peter and Janet and Teacher Barbara. Oh, hi, Teacher Barbara. How are you, dear? Were you on
Aw.
break? Were you on break this week? Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm glad you did, dear. Hi, Jen Bowles. It's nice to see you too. Yeah, welcome
I was on
everybody.
break last week.
And you're on break. Okay, I'm kind of on break,
Right?
but I teach at an online college, and I'm still doing that, and I
Yeah.
have to get my syllabus ready to start next week for another class. So, never
Mm.
really. Oh,
Never
last
true
week
break.
you were.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, Karen, you're so sweet. You are
Aw.
sweet. Hi, Samantha.
Thank
It's
you.
good to see you too. Yes.
Mm.
And yeah, Ginger and I were on Friday with the cute and wonderful Richie Longman
Mm.
Thoreau. And so uh, I forgot that we were coming on until I looked at my schedule. Oh, good gumdrop. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Hi,
I
Donna
mean, it
Fuller.
comes up so fast, you know?
Yes. Well, time
Yeah.
is just nothing but flying away. So, Barbara, I did not know you teach online classes, but that is wonderful. So, oh, it's for children's tutoring. Okay.
Oh,
Well, if anybody does,
wonderful.
I will pass your name on to them. Thank you. Yes.
Mm.
So,
That's right. You
yeah,
live near
because
her, right?
yeah, it's always nice to have a little extra income coming in. So, and it's funny too because
Yeah.
Ginger works in a school. I work in a school. Richie worked in a school, or does. He's a math teacher, and Barbara,
Right.
of course, and others in the chat. So I know you are in Florida, but you can tutor probably anybody anywhere, can't you? I would
Mm.
think anyway.
With online tutoring now, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you can even tutor
might
China
be
people in
something to this Ethernet after all.
China. hmm That's
Oh.
right. I used to during COVID. I was teaching. My students weren't around that were from other countries, and I was tutoring a guy in Korea who'd have to get up in the middle of the night in order to,
Oh,
in order to
did
uh-huh,
you?
uh-huh, yeah,
Dedication.
yes, it's dedication. But
Oh.
we had no choice at that point.
Mm.
Yes, you are a retired herder of cats, Diana. We know you. She had the little kids. Oh, you taught for VIP kids. Okay. Hi, Arlene. It's also nice to see you. Yeah. So if you want, since today is the lunar eclipse, um, I have some moon cards if you want that. I also
Mhm.
have other cards. So if you have anything you'd like to have answered today, Ginger and I will be happy to
Mhm.
do that. Um,
Absolutely.
Hi,
Absolutely.
Moon Scarab. I heard you had a great show with
Oh,
Ginger. Yeah,
we
that's
had just such a
uh-huh,
wonderful time. I hadn't done an episode in quite some time because my other job took my energy away. But
uh-huh.
so I thank Ramon for helping me like revive it, and it was such an awesome show.
Mhm.
Um, And even Carolyn popped in and put in her 2 cents,
That's
to
awesome.
her two
Yeah.
intuitive cents. It was lovely,
Uh-huh.
but it was so good. And then one of my friends in chat, Antoinette Tarot, Tony, she happened to catch a noise, and Ramon was able to isolate that,
Oh,
and
wow.
and it sounds like a child saying "mama." And I heard other things throughout the show, so I need to go back and see
Yeah. Yeah.
what else was that. So
Mm-hmm.
it was very fascinating.
Okay, Arlene, I got you. And I got Nancy. I got your questions. So yeah, just keep putting them in. Yeah. I agree that we need to bring up a much we need to bring up the vibration of the day. So we're going
Yeah.
to try to think of really good things uh, and uh, and bring those things in without being too toxically positive, because we have to live in reality. But yeah, but it's always nice. It's always
We
nice.
do,
Hello, Diamond,
absolutely.
and I did say
Hello,
I did
hello.
wave to those of you who came in, McGrill and Nancy, and there was Kathy
Yes, thank
11.
you, thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
thank
what
you.
the fay, Garnet? Hey.
Oh, there's Garnet. Yeah, what the fly.
What the fay?
Oh, yeah.
I love
That's
it.
awesome. Hi, JJ. It's good to see you too, honey. It's good to see you. Tuda speaks,
Lot of
and
good
she's a light
shows.
language worker. She's wonderful. Yes.
I
Uh-huh.
love it. Love it.
Yes. So,
That light language is interesting.
oh, it really is. It really is.
Mm.
It's become much more popular than it was before, but everybody does it in a different way. Some people sing, some people speak, some people
Oh, okay.
there's just other things. There's Jane the Seeker. It's nice to see you. And Seashells is here.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. They're starting to pop in now.
Yeah, and Teresa Ford. Much love to you, Teresa. So yeah, we're taking questions. I certainly, Seashell. We have some moon cards. We have some dragon. I have some dragon cards. I have some
Ooh,
enchanted forest cards, and I have some healing waters cards. So
oh,
yeah, and
beautiful.
night fairies too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was looking for my night fairy. I'm like, what did I do with them? And they're right here. I'm thinking, yep, they're right in front of me.
Is this the one you have?
Yes, but
Oh,
what I've
uh-huh.
done, Allie, was I got his night fairy. I love Paulo's work.
Mhm.
I got his unicorn deck first before night fairies came out.
Oh,
And then the
okay.
dragon came out, the dragons. And I really need him to do a mermaid deck so that I can be complete, because I've taken my favorite cards out of each of those 3 decks and made one deck out
Uh-huh.
of them.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's wonderful.
So,
And here's Valerie. Valerie is one of the other astrology
oh,
queens. She and Diana Oil Painter. And I've got a message in my mind to send to you, Valerie. So I'll be in touch soon. It's good to see you. Jane the Seeker, I think I said hello to you, dear. I hope you're
oh,
well.
sweetie.
Hope you're well. I hope you enjoyed your visit with Mom. And let's see, Nivra's here. And all right, Garnet wants a question answered. I think I've got everybody that has put a question in. Oh, sure, Val.
Sweet.
Much love to you. So I have Nancy, Arlene, Karen Doyle, Seashells, Diamond, Sonia, Craig, and Garnet right now. I think we could probably take 2 more. Karen, you
Okay.
put a question in? All right. Oh, and Nivra, okay. All right. All right, Tuda, I got you. All right. Where you
Oh.
put a question in, Karen? Where did
Oh,
it
let me
go?
go get my dragons if they want a specific dragon.
Some of
Wait, I
them
do have.
do. Some of them do. Mhm.
I just said.
Karen, Karen, where is it? Oh, yeah, Karen, I do have you. You're after Arlene. Yeah. I have Nancy, Arlene, Karen, Seashells, Diamond, Sonia, Craig, Garnet, Nivra, Tuta. All right. And let me see if I have missed anybody at all. And if I, let's see. Hyanna Hutchinson and Julie V112 and Madame Maru is here. It's good to see you.
Hello, Maruta.
Yes, and Jay is here, and oh, that's good, Jane. Oh, she's going through her third Saturn. Your mom's going through her third Saturn return. Wow,
Oh, bless her.
that
Oh
is so
my gosh.
wonderful. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad. I miss mine so much. She's been gone since '88, and
Oh,
it's too long, too long. I always am so grateful for people who still have their mom or their dad's still living. It's great.
or their grandparents even.
Yes, that's true. And Valerie is a big dragon person. And she used to talk about the dragons all the time. And now people are becoming more and more dragon talkers, I'm hearing. And of course, we're in the
Well,
year of the dragon, which helps things. But
right. And Jean
yeah.
and I had done a series on dragon energy, and we just did some
Uh-huh.
dragon readings. And
Uh-huh. Well, Diamond, thank you. We appreciate you being
aw,
here and being so nice. I know the third Saturn return. Today's your dad's birthday. Oh, sweetheart. Oh,
birthday to
Jay.
all.
Yeah, that's awesome. Think I got you, Jen. I think I got you. Okay, I did add on a few people at the end, but we
Okay.
are pretty tight now. We
All
have
right.
Kiba and Jen. All right, Jen, put mom's first
Perfect.
name up, please. All right, so we're going to start off with Nancy. All right,
Okay.
and I'm going to close the questions at this point.
Okay. Oh, now my throat gets itchy.
Oh no. All right, is it your life's path to adopt it? I'm going to pull the inner child cards. I don't know why, but that just seems like the appropriate one to pull for this question. All right. Oh, let's see what the second one says. So I think I'm getting a big yes. What I get is on the back of the card, it says, I choose to pursue my dreams. And if it's your dream to have a child, and this is the way that you can have a child, then you should do that. This says, again, pursue your dreams on the other side. And it's like you have the balloon, but you don't have the child to give it to. So there you go. There you go. The second one I get is, I welcome new ideas. And it says to be studious on this card. And I'm thinking, check into it, because you're going to have to find out what the rules are, how long it takes, whether it's an open or closed. Maybe you've already done all that, but they're saying prepare yourself for information and how much it's going to cost and all the other things, Nancy. But I would say pursue your dreams, and if that's your dream, honey, that might be where you should go.
Oh, Miss Nancy. Hello. My first card for you is the Two of Earth. And you know, the earth energy is not only about resources. I mean, it's about resources, but not only money, it's health. So being the two, you have to make, very careful planning is what I'm trying to say, is very careful planning. Make sure you're in a healthy space yourself, in your heart space. Make sure you can take care of this child monetarily as well. So as we all know, it's expensive these days, but most of all, you being grounded and being that down to earth mother energy that I'm feeling from you, especially because of this card, you will make that wise choice for yourself using your intuition and the help of your guides. And I also pulled from the that deck, Sacred Rebels Oracle. I got freedom from judgment, free to love.
Mm. Wow.
I'm wondering if this speaks to you on this certain level. Free to
Yeah.
love.
Uh-huh.
Freedom from judgment. So make sure you're not basing your decision on what other people are expecting you to do or they think that you should do. Free yourself from their judgment. Be in your own heart space, and then you'll be free to love without feeling their energies and second guessing yourself. So that might be also this too. Don't second guess yourself. Do what is in your heart.
Yeah. Very much so.
And she's all in green healing energy. So again, with the healing.
Beautiful.
So that's what I have for you, Miss
There
Nancy.
you go. Thank you.
And speaking of Miss Nancy, my moderator got here.
Oh, good. All right. All right. Yay. Heather's here. Cat Mama's here. And Nancy Acron's intuition is here. Thank you, oh, Cat Mama. Yes. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. And I did see Fatima's here. And all right. Oh, you're going to talk about the eclipse tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, Valerie? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, dear. All right. On Sun Psychic Genes, or on your channel, on Illumination Portal. All right. Okay. This is what Nancy's feedback was. My mom is against me adopting. I don't care what she thinks. Good. Yeah. You're the one who has to make that decision. Yeah. Of course, Kiba, that's fine. I'm
glad. With careful planning.
Yeah. Hi, Jill Sananan. All right. So Arlene would love to have a moon card. Ooh, you just don't want to get mooned. That's all, Arlene.
Maybe have a sip of moonshine. But
yeah, there you go.
You start making moon jokes all night.
That's right. By the way, I did see this today. Speaking of the moon, somebody has a picture of a UFO flying off the moon.
I've seen an image like that.
Have you? Yeah. Yeah. I just find that fascinating. Yep. All right, Arlene. I have this card that says, I meet resistance with kindness. And boy, that's a hard thing to do. When we get pushed back and somebody's just totally against whatever we have to say or think or do, it's hard to turn it's sort of like turning the other cheek and smiling and being very kind instead of reacting to that resistance. But I think all of us have to do that. And it doesn't happen all the time, but if it happens to you this week or today, then they're asking you to do that. And they want you to allow stillness to heal you and reveal. So take a little bit of time, maybe sit outside. I don't know how hot it is where you are, but if you could sit outside with a nice cup of iced tea or something like that and just sit and enjoy what's around you, what surrounds you. Sit and let it reveal where it is you need to go or how it is that you need to be. Thank you. What you got?
Okay. 2 moon cards came out, and then I opened a from the Divine Doors because all these moon cycles open portals, open doors for us. I wanted to see. So we have lighten up. You might be just taking life a little too seriously right now. And it's okay to pause and have a little fun and experience life. Get outside, and the spring is just blooming all around us. And just this is what I see this person doing. She's like finally emerging, and love all this pink energy that's with you in this card. And it's also as if she's making offering to the moon. So just go under this full moon and put out your intentions, release all that no longer serves you, and lighten up. So I'm thinking lighten up really does mean illuminate. more than getting
Uh-huh.
serious. You know, you might be too serious, but I think it's illuminate. Make sure you just illuminate, raise your energy, raise your vibrations. And then I have go wild.
No,
So
go
you're supposed
wild.
to lighten up and go wild.
There you go.
So
Wow. Well, she
that's
says
about
she is a Leo. She is a
okay.
Leo, but she says
Perfect.
she experiences that sort of pushback at the shop where she volunteers. I imagine you do, Arlene.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not, you know, here you are, you're only volunteering. You don't even get paid for that crap.
Oh
So
my gosh.
yeah,
Oh,
just
so
keep
yeah,
those
you
big
need to
bubbles
release.
around you, girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
So
go.
the door I chose for you seems like a portal to me. You walking through this
Mhm.
portal, and it
Mhm.
says, "Yes, kiss the
Mhm.
ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap
Wow.
and fly."
Wow.
So I
That's
love this.
fabulous.
Full moon
Mhm.
energy for you is for you to
Mhm.
let those other people be in their own energy and you go
Right.
out, get
That's right.
illuminated
Yep.
any way you
Surrounded
feel
by the
fit.
beauty. You're a good girl to bite your tongue. Someday I have to respond to students' papers, and when I do, I tell them, please make sure you do this and you change that and you add this and, you know. And after about the fourth week of doing it, where they don't change anything,
Uh-huh.
I get kind of snarky,
I
and I
would.
hate that. But it's like, how many times do I have to tell you people? You know, hi, Seascape. It's good to see you.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. I say, would you please be nice? Oh, your dog Sydney has dementia.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
honey. I wonder if that's why you had such a mixed up message from the animal communicator that I had on my channel. It was really it was a bunch of really
Oh,
strange messages that just didn't resonate at all.
oh my gosh.
And it was saying, you know, like, I don't know if she likes you, things like that. But if this dog is having dementia
Oh,
issues,
that explains. Oh,
oh, wow.
wow.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
I am so very sorry. But I know she's still a joy, and she has you. I know. She was struggling when you look back. Yes, absolutely. I've got
Oh,
goosebumps all thank you for letting me know, honey. I'm gonna send out lots of love to both you and Sydney.
mhm, mhm.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's so sad. My friend had a dog with dementia, and the dog kept walking into corners and couldn't figure out how
Oh,
to get out of the corner. It was very
oh,
that was very
that's
sad.
sad. That
Yeah,
is sad.
it is sad. Uh,
Warrior Girl came in. Our questions
yeah.
closed. We closed. We closed.
We've got about 11 more questions, so Warrior Girl, I am sorry, but we probably
Mm,
are today. Yeah. Only because I gotta be somewhere else around 4-ish. So,
yeah. Well, one or
um,
the other of us will be on soon, so
yeah,
we'll put you at the top of the list on the
absolutely. You know it,
whichever one
sweetheart.
has our lives. Which I left my
All
book.
right. So Karen, her mom Ellie,
Oh,
what she might think about her being a caregiver to her new grandbaby Eve. Congratulations on that new grandbaby. Why do I think your
that's
mother is
sweet.
thrilled? She gets to live vicariously through you. Oh my. Well, I'm getting some funny cards here. I'm going to go with this one. All right. So I pulled the beloved dead cards because she is on the other side. She says, I hope it's not a conflict with anything else that you have going on, but because it's a man, I don't know if it's your son's baby or your daughter, and I know you have a son and daughter-in-law, whatever it is, but if it's your daughter or your son that has the baby, there might be a conflict with the male in some way, and it might be not now. It might be some jealousy, but that would be normal because grandparents always do everything for their grandchildren, and that the parents don't always do, and they have more time to be with them. So, but Mom says, I'm not trying to be a wise guy about it. Look at this. She says, I'm up here on the spirit throne. I'm only telling you what I see might be perceived as something that could be a conflict, but I don't think it's anything to really worry about. She says, use your voice, expand, and use your freedom to choose what you want to do. I think she thinks this is a beautiful option if it's what you want to do, and not being, there are some people that don't want to be caregivers of their, and that's okay. Everybody's different. I know that if somebody asked my mother, she'd say no. I mean, she'd take them when she wanted to take them, and that was the end of that. But if that's what you want to do, then I believe that you are sitting in a very good position to do it. So there you go, Karen.
Oh, I'm not muted. Imagine that. Okay, I just want to pull one other card real quick for her.
The other grandma. Okay, could be the other grandma. That's right. That's right. She may be a little wishing she could do it.
Yeah, I pulled this beautiful card. It's a mermaid, and she has pearls, and it is the Four of Water. And my first impressions was, I'm a little jealous that you get to hold that baby, but treasure her, treasure that baby, treasure her. And I think that she will be right there as you hold her. Invite your mother in to be within you and be able to hold that child as well. I have interesting two twos here. We have two of Earth, so balancing. You're going to have to think about balancing play time with work time. Young ones are. It is a balancing act with young ones. So make sure that you have the energy. You make sure you're all nurtured up and able to run after this little one. There'll be a lot of juggling and balancing. And with this one, there's I read this deck a little differently, and that's why sometimes I cover up the meaning. And this is also, there's a lot of decisions to be made when you are caring for a young one. But I see in this image, there's two birds. So you have like the universal backup. You have your mom, and I think there's someone else there, could be a grandmother, that will also be helping you and guiding you. And I pulled a Kuan Yin card for you. Okay. The Book of Changes. Interesting. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path.
Wonderful. Kuan Yin's wonderful to have on your side.
I'm like tickling all over on that one.
Absolutely.
So, yes.
Female Buddha. Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Mom's happy.
Seashells has a question, but she's written further down a little bit. This is the kind of what the information she was looking for. I feel like I'm going to be moving. Okay. I feel this way as I walked around my home and was reorganizing. And she said it's just a sudden shift. So that's kind of what she'd like answered. So
interesting. Okay.
There's that. All right. All right, Seashells. I felt that way before. I used to do mortgage lending. And when I was in mortgage lending, I remember going to a new place to take a mortgage loan application. Someone was buying a condo from this new place. And I pulled in and I said, I'm going to be living here. Not in that particular unit, but right. I knew and eventually, and I wasn't going to buy it, but I would be living there. And I met this guy and he lived there and we got married and I lived there. So yeah. It was very strange. Mhm. All right. That's what signs are, I really think. So
Yeah.
so you got the night fairies, and it says here patience. So I don't know if that means yes or no, but maybe it's being patient on figuring out whether you're going to be going or not. There might be something else you'll need to be thinking of, whether that be moving somewhere where it's where you can afford it, or I don't know if you're working. So will a work situation work out for you? But absolutely, I think your intuition said, as you were doing the work you were doing, I'm almost done with this house, and but have patience. And they're saying that you are very self-reliant, so there's no question, Seashell, that you couldn't make this decision by yourself, even, and move and have a really good experience with it. And I wonder if it's going to be more in the woods, because there's a beautiful tree.
Well, it's funny you wrote down a sudden shift, because the tower is all about sudden happenings, sudden epiphany. I always read it as a sudden epiphany. So, so you must be really feeling it, and you're very in tune with, maybe your clairvoyance is starting to kick in touch with your guides. They're giving you little hints and nudges. So if it does, it's out of something sudden. I got Queen of Pentacles. So make sure you're doing your careful planning, and wherever you go and decide, you are going to make this your beautiful sanctuary. And then I pulled a doorway, because since you feel like you're going to be moving. It's this is Three of Cups. This is not a tarot deck, but it says, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. So whether it's moving or not, it is good news coming your way, and it'll come in a sudden form. So
there you go, Seashell. Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. So she lives in the city, so the woods would be nice. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
I'm sorry, Imelda's mom is not doing well.
Oh.
Let's just send out a little bit of love to her. She might be just having a bad day, but your intuition's probably spot on, Imelda. So you keep an eye on her, okay? Please.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
That's really hard. And so we have Diamond, a message with a card, whatever you need to know. All right. So we'll give you some stock tips. Would you like that? Or if I had them, I would. But I will tell you this, the stock market is much better than it was. And so are the 401ks. So if you can invest at least today, and today is March 25th, 2024, at 3:32 p.m., maybe at 3:33 p.m., it won't be so good.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just a silly Willy. Anyway, Diamond, thank you. All right. All right, so I pulled from the Enchanted Forest deck, which I love. Its first one is Raise the Bar. When you set higher standards for the people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. Rise above any old pattern. So it's funny, because we don't want to have expectations of other people, but at the same time, we don't need to be put down, or we don't need to, we don't need people with lower standards to try to influence us into something that we're not interested in. But look at this. It's a beautiful little bluebird. And I think it's just saying, watch out for what it is that surrounds you at all times. It's important. And create space for looking at little bluebirds and little areas that you can find that bring you joy. The second one I get is gorgeous. It looks like a beautiful princess. It's a fairy princess. Look at that. I love it. She's got a beautiful headdress of light. And it says, shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted, and others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. It reminds me of what I read for Arlene. You know, don't let anybody. My mother used to say, "Don't let anybody poop on your parade."
Oh,
So
there
there
you
you
go.
go.
All right, Diamond. Okay, I have these beautiful cards. One says focus on the light. And look at this beautiful sunflower and the light emanating. There's a word, emanating. It's making me think of the solar eclipse that is soon to come up. So start focusing on your manifestations. There's
Ooh, yeah.
focus focus more on the positive aspects of your manifestations more than what's kind of bringing you into the mud a little bit. So the more you're focusing on that light, the more that light's going to help draw you out of that mud. I pulled a dragon card for you. It says understanding, look at both sides. So if there's something you're going through right now with a friend or a partner or something, a coworker, remember to always step back and look at both sides before reacting to something. So this being is on a beach, and so that's kind of putting yourself back and going into like this mini minute meditation of just taking a deep breath and asking for clarity of the situation. And I got the great central sun. Become aware of ideas, consciousness, and existence beyond the known. So I'm going to go back to this card. And there's something, I believe, around the solar eclipse. So start really focusing on your manifestations and talking to your team, your guides, your angels. So they will help you.
They will, Diamond. Wow. Well, thank you, everybody. To those of you who just came in, Angelia Pa and Tufik Portier or Portier. We're sorry that the questions they closed a little while ago. We had enough questions for today, but we welcome you to the show. We're glad that you're here with us today, and I'm sorry we just can't get to everybody. So,
but hit
much
those
love.
bells, and we'll get to you next time.
We'll get back to you next time. That's right. That's right. I'm going to move into the dragons for Tuda, or actually, it's JJ. It's JJ, not Tuda. But yeah. The draggy dragons. Let's see. All right. The first card I get for you is Iduna and Lucy Lou, believe it or not. And it says, you're being tested to take the next step into a wonderful new phase of life. You must make significant changes to your attitudes or beliefs. I don't know if I believe that, JJ, but it's a beautiful card. Look at that white dragon. So it might just mean that we're on the cusp of a new world, and the higher dimensions and the fifth dimension, and we all have to make adjustments to that world, whether they be spending time in this world or in the lower world with some people that we have to deal with. But I pulled a second card for clarity, and it says, you are the moon's child. Look at that, the moon's child. And there's another beautiful dragon behind this wonderful woman. Now, today's the lunar eclipse, and I know that you are not a June baby, which is a moon child, I believe. But because it is the moon and the lunar eclipse, and that you are feeling the influences of the moon in order to make the shifts that you need to make, because there are shifts that are being asked to be made during this eclipse as well. So I'm thinking that's what they want to say to you. Thanks, JJ.
And my dragons, you got another white dragon.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the first dragon is talking about surrendering, letting go of the darkness. There are so many circumstances we have no control over. That's part of what keeps us in darkness. It could be the guilt of a past thing. That was the past. It keeps you in the darkness. It's time to surrender all those thoughts that are holding you back, because today is the first day of the rest of your life. Every day is the first day of the rest of your life. And you start thinking forward, moving forward, because you've learned lessons from the past, and start focusing on the light. I have the vision, contemplating the future, just as I was saying. Think more, even though they tell us live in the present, but we have to live slightly into the future. That's called manifestations.
Mm-hmm.
Make your manifestations clear. Envision them. Literally vision what you want to accomplish, who you want to be, who you are. Bring who you are out into the light. And this takes patience. I pulled a door for you. And it says, everything soon will come to light, and then you'll see things will be all right. So, in everything you do, practice patience and gratitude. So that's your
Well, this
dragon.
is interesting. Your mom gave you a stay wild moonchild. Ah,
I've got
well,
mine
look
over
at
there.
that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Very nice. Yeah, white dragons are very nice. Oh, Froxy said she's made French
Spiritual.
baguettes yesterday and had toasted. Oh, please, Froxy.
Oh, come on.
Don't you know I'm on a diet? Oh, Pirate, have a good time on the meet and greet. Yes, Nebra, we still have yours, honey. It's still there. It is. All right. I just want to mention, Craig says that he's going on a airplane ride. It's a 1927 plane. Tell Clara, his guide, that he'll need a little protection that day. And you put it around
Absolutely.
yourself too, Craig. You just ask all your angels and your guides to
Yeah.
put bubbles of
Our
pink in the
archangels Michael and Raphael are also your protectors. Raphael, not many
air.
know Raphael is also a protector of the travelers. So,
Oh, there you go. There you go. I call on them all if I can do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
All right.
Anybody who listen, come forth.
Anybody come forth? Okay, so Sonia is next, and then we have
Okay.
Garnet and Nivra or Nivra and Kiba and Jen. I still need your mom's first name. You might have put it in, but I didn't see it. And if this time, T-Lin, I can pull a card for you, moon card. That's not too hard to do. All right, Sonia, pulled out my elemental cards for you. All right. So the first card I get is gorgeous. It's expression. Find your voice. If you have bottled up emotions, see if you can find it and communicate. And if that means screaming into a pillow, she's outside and she's just letting it go. Don't bottle up any more emotions if you have any, dear. Let it go. Let it go. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. So there you go. I think we all need to do that sometimes. I know that I have to do it. So there's the first one. The second one is gorgeous. It's called Intimacy. And I love this. Look at this. This beautiful woman on a beach with all the beach elementals and all the beauty of the sand and the beautiful spray of the sea. And it says on the bottom, connect, discover, voice needs, and explore and heal. This is the second time it said voice. So there's something that you're needing to talk about. You need to work on your sixth chakra. Is that your throat chakra? Send some blue here, and ask your divine elementals or your guides to help you to open your throat chakra and to heal. I did hear, and I don't know who said it, maybe it was Ginger, but if you're talking to the no, it might have been Sherry. If you're talking to the archangels, you have to use your voice. If you're talking to your guides or anybody else, you can have it in your head, but if you're talking to the archangels, you need to speak it.
Wow.
You know, so I think it's more poignant if you do. So there you go. Thank you, dear.
All right, Sonia. I pulled the beautiful Sun card for you. And again, I think this lunar eclipse, I mean the solar eclipse coming up must be something powerful, because getting these messages. So pay attention to the energies around that time, and just be open and aware. And you can go outside and meditate and connect with the elementals. I feel like but I feel the message here is, the sun's coming out. It's spring. Winter's over. It's time to start moving again, and moving our energy that's been stagnant and releasing. And I pulled from my Forest Fae, and you got the Forest Walker. Keep courage and be gentle. So keep moving forward as you're doing. Just keep on. You're on the right path. You're doing well. And the sun is coming out for you, Sonia.
Oh, there you go, Sonia. And spring is sprung. It's going to get nicer and nicer. Yeah. Hi to Scott, and hi to Jackie J. It's good to see you. Diana, that's what I heard, that you need to speak it out loud, and it just made sense to me. So yeah.
Well, good.
Thank you.
That's reassuring for me, because I wonder, can I just say it in my head? But come to think of it, when I'm calling on the archangels, I am speaking out loud and not.
Good. So you're doing it right. You knew it intuitively.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. All right. So Garnet wonders what the universe has in store for him.
Oh, what the Fae?
Do you really want to know?
Careful what you wish for.
That's right.
Oh, when you ask that, they tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. Garnet.
All right. So I'm pulling a couple of. One's a dragon card, and all right. So I get the Dancer. Now, it could be that you're supposed to go take your lovely lady down to the pub and have a little bit of a jig. I don't know. But it's because this is a little forest spirit. Maybe it means you need to be outside. I don't know. But the word is the Dancer. And our life is a dance. We move back and forth, sideways, and so forth. Yesterday, I saw somebody with brown legs walking by my window. And I'm thinking, who is that? And I got to the window, and it was 3 caribou that were walking by my window.
Lord have mercy.
I know it. And I was through the window. I was saying, hi, babies. And they were looking at me. And they stood there and looked at me. It was so adorable. I loved it. So woods are always the best place. The next one you get is Ashtar, Sharon, and Turbo. Friendship requires attention, respect, and harmony. Nurture it because it's very precious. And don't lose touch with any of your friends. So if you haven't been in touch because it's been winter and kind of lousy outside, or maybe you need to go dancing. I don't know.
Make plans with your friends and go dancing.
Go dancing. That's right. Yes.
All right. Well, okay. So I got the Knight of Cups for you. So this is one of the most valiant knights in the deck for me. This is my knight in shining armor guy, because he's very he's got a romantic way about him. He sometimes it might not be that obvious sickening romance guy, the subtleties that you do. So that's the Knight of Cups for me. It's the subtle hints of romance. So subtle hints of romance must be in the air, and do as Aley says. But what I love about this, the horse is white, so a spiritual, and he's holding this cup close to his heart, where most Knights of Cups are holding it out. So that's just a reminder for you to hold that which you hold dear, hold close to your heart. And you got the 10 of Pentacles. So if you're not now, you got a place of happy coming in. And maybe that's
Ooh,
around the solar eclipse too, because it's just the way
maybe.
this the world is here. And I'm going to call this the sun. And I
Hmm.
can see this little white spot here, almost like it's the moon going to be
Yeah,
moving in front of that.
moving in front
So
of it. Yeah.
something about
Mm,
this solar eclipse energy, guys, and I hadn't
hmm.
even thought about it until tonight doing these
Just
readings.
now.
So
I love it when you said to pull somebody in closer. I mean, you could go slow dancing.
there you go. That's what I'm saying. It's time to go out and enjoy time
Absolutely.
with those who you love.
Love that you love. Yep.
There you go, Garnet.
Thanks, Garnet. All right, here we are, madam. I know you've been waiting. Sorry it took so long.
Ah,
Glad you stayed.
it's
Yeah.
Naira.
All right.
How are you,
Oh, good,
Naira?
Keelan. Yeah, that's good. Yep. All right. Let's see. She wants a card. Let's see if we can get a message. You know that song, I Just Gotta Get a Message to You. Oh, oh, all right. So I pulled some healing waters cards, and you get thank you, gratitude, and appreciation for what's sustaining you. So I think it's just a reminder, and it's something we need to all be reminded of. We tend to say, oh, this didn't work out so well for us today, but we didn't say, gee, today I got to eat. I had food in my refrigerator and it was delicious. You know, that kind of thing. Gratitude it brings more to us. So it's just a reminder. And the second one is bounteous. I love that word.
Bounteous.
Generously given relationships are coming together. Look at that. You
Oh,
have
how
bounty
sweet.
all about you. And I love that beautiful, it's a Buddha. It looks like a Buddha statue there with the golden
Oh,
orb around its head. Yeah. You've got it. You've got it there for you. Thank you.
yeah, and I'm going to back that up. I shuffled and I got the sun card again. So,
Oh, well, you know.
Naira, the sun is coming out for you. Again, we're coming out of the darkness of winter into the light of spring. Everything's blossoming and blooming around you. Step out and just ask to be aware of your surroundings and soak up that beautiful Gaian energy. And remember to ground. And as you're grounding, send Mother Earth love and healing where she needs it most as well. And just
Mm.
ask to be enveloped in her energy and her healing energy. And then I pulled Listen for the Truth. She's holding up a
Mm.
seashell.
Mm.
So there's something, a message, your spirit guide has a message for you. So when you go out into nature, sit next to a tree and just sit there and listen. Listen to the breeze, listen to the birds. Just listen and breathe, and there will be a message for you. And if it doesn't happen at that moment, it will happen soon after. And it's
Absolutely.
going to be a beautiful message for you, I feel. So,
Wow.
and
That's
it's their
nice.
secret because they're not telling me what it is.
Yep, it's your secret. Isn't that fun? So you get to enjoy it. We don't have to
Oh,
bother you with it. Yeah.
many blessings, Neighbor.
All right. So Kiba, I'm so glad you're here. I've
Kiba,
seen you in and out. I've known Kiba from the very beginning, and I
right?
haven't
And she
yeah,
doesn't
I haven't
often
seen.
ask for
I
messages.
know, but she's. I hope Mom's doing well too. And
Yeah.
so yes, you may certainly have a card. Um, Ooh, well, this is cool, Kiba. You got the pink dolphin, which is a
Ooh.
celebration, fun, joy, and an open heart. Wow, there you are, girlfriend. Looks like you are just I love the fact that it says unbridled joy. It just means like you can't help but explode from being joyful, which is so beautiful. So I hope this is coming your way ASAP.
Ooh.
Um, yeah. I love the card. It's a very healing card too, Kiba.
It
Yep.
is. It is. Well, I got this beautiful, beautiful Six of Cups card. And she is just, when you go back to your youth, you sit there and you daydream and you think of what will come. And then as we get older, we sit and we daydream of what it was like when we were children. So you're being asked to be in that energy right now, that energy of innocence and bliss and soaking up this new energy that's coming our way. And then I pulled a chakra card for you. And looks to me like it's the sacral chakra. Do some sacral chakra work. It says the golden abundance of the universe is opening to you, Kiva.
Wow. There was
So
that joy and happiness, Kiva.
yes. So
Wow.
go into a little meditation about your the sacral chakra. So
Uh-huh.
tongue twister.
Absolutely.
And yeah, call in the abundance. Call in the abundance.
All in abundance.
So
It's waiting
look,
for you, Kiva. There you go,
yeah.
girl. All right.
Many blessings.
Many blessings.
Many, many.
I have Jen Bowles. We're going to have try to get her mom, but I'm going to do these two smaller ones first. I'm going to do T. Lynn with like a moon card, and so I'll give her a moon card. And Seascape, I'll be happy to give you a doggy card for Sydney. I understand. And then we'll do Jen Bowles. We'll do yours. Okay, hon? All right. Ooh, this is cool, T. Lynn. It says, I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. Oh, there's a really wonderful book, T. Lynn, and it's called Women Who Run with the Wolves. And it came out in 1995, and I read it. And a lot of people start reading it, and they're not really excited about it for some reason. But it's our wild woman archetype. It's breaking away from constraint and running wild, so to speak, in a good way. I don't mean you have to be crazy or anything, but embracing all that is you and being authentic and enjoying your life that way. And the wolves called to this woman, and she said, it's an archetype, actually. And it's a wonderful archetype because it sets in motion our ability to stand up for ourselves and our ability to be strong women in general in this society. So that's a great card for you. There you go.
All right, as mine are just falling all over the place. My first, just like, can't seem to shuffle tonight. Okay. Oh, I love this. This card says, be proud of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes life gets really rough around us, and we start being hard on ourselves. We're hard on ourselves more than anyone else. And this is asking you to go deep. Think of all the beautiful things you've accomplished, all the hurdles, all the obstacles that you have just smashed behind you. Be proud of yourself and who you are, and bring that into lightness. And then that's funny. This says bring it into form. So look at, she is making her steps forward. She's got all these dandelion. No, I'm sorry. These are like fireflies. These are like your guides are leading you, and they're clearing your path for you. Keep moving forward, but raise your vibrational energy each and every day. Move forward with beauty and grace. That's what you're being called to do, T. Lynn.
Oh, that's really good. There you go, T. Lynn.
That was sweet.
Well, you tell Mom, Kiva, that sexy is 70. So there you go. I still have a year or so to go, but I'll be there with Marsha eventually. So thanks, honey. I'm glad she feels that way and not depressed about it, because who needs to be depressed about anything? Yeah.
Right.
So this is for Sydney. Sydney's the little dog with dementia. And I'm just pulling I love this. I pulled the dog cards. It says solitude, a time to restore. And I'm getting that Sydney's saying, when I'm with you, Mom, and there's just you and me, I feel very, very safe. I'm able to restore a little bit more of my memory. And I really believe that dog knows who you are, even though dementia has started to set in. The next card I get is called the ripple effect, part of something bigger. The details are taken care of. So you're taking care of all the details, and your effect is rippling to Sydney. And God bless you both. God bless you both. And I hope that you have many beautiful days with Sydney.
Well, I do not have a dog deck. I do have a dragon deck.
Okay, that's all right.
Because deep inside, she's a dragon. This little puppy has always thought she was bigger than
she is.
being just a little doggy. And it says bliss, cherish the day. So this is just all about, you can still take her somewhere, take her outside, enjoy the day. Do things that you can look back and cherish those moments with her. And I know you have a lot of fond memories of her as is, but cherish each day.
Yeah,
She loves you.
She does. Yeah, that's very nice. All right, so we have a sort of a medium question here. A message from Jen's mom. Her name is Diane, and thank you for putting that up, Jen. So your mom, Jen, was born in 1942. That's the year my brother was born, in September of 42. He's been gone quite a while now, but just at the tail end of the greatest generation. So I love that your mom was born the same year as my brother, because there's a lot of great people that were born that year. She wants you to know that she's at peace. She's, sort of, she's gained her wings, so to speak, and she's got her beautiful flowers all around her. And I'm sensing that she's looking down upon you, and she's very, very proud of you. She's proud of all the things that you've endured since she's been gone. And she says, I'm always with you. I was with you before. I will be with you always, because I'm your mom and I love you. And I only want you to feel peace. The second is, she says, you wouldn't believe it up here, Jen. Look at this. There's lots of things to explore. Holy mackerel. I've been finding things, people I hadn't seen in a long time. And I've been having fun. And I get that because I get the personality card. I get she was a big personality, at least to some people, if she wasn't but that she liked to laugh, and that she was very, very boisterous and loving. So I hope that helps you. She's with you, dear. She really is. Yeah.
Okay, so first I have these, this particular image is, she knows you miss her from time to time, and that's okay. You miss her, but she's wanting you to focus on some treasures. So there's the treasures of the time shared with her, the treasures of what you have going for you right now in your life. Something about don't miss out. She doesn't want you to miss out.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting a little. Okay. I think she's trying to say something like wake up. She doesn't want you to miss out on something. So I don't know what that means for myself. So I don't know if that means something to you. I pulled the King of Earth. So, and I don't know quite if this is her father. And did you know your grandfather? And was he a very let me see here. Hang on. Was he the type that acted very like keep away, but yet no, come love me, but ew, no, I don't, acting like ew, wow. You got cooties or something. But he's very noble type of man. So maybe this is him, and she just saying that she is with someone right now, and this person was very in touch with the outdoors. So I don't know if he was a hunter or he worked with the elements somehow. I'm not sure what this means for me, so I don't know if it means something to you. Um, and then I got the star card, so it's like make a wish. Your wishes are coming true, and just to look up at the night sky, and you can talk to her at any time. She's listening, always watching over you, and she's wanting all your dreams to come true.
Oh,
So
how wonderful.
and
I love her energy, Jen. I love the
yeah,
energy that I feel. Yeah, I do.
So
Yeah.
but
Thank
anyway.
you. Thank you, everybody that was here with us today. We will be back in 2 weeks, and Ginger will be hosting. I'll be simulcasting. And we love having you. And we thank you for your questions, and the moderators. Thank you for what you're doing as well. And
Thank you.
have a wonderful afternoon.
All right. Enjoy the
See you.
moon. Enjoy the moon.
Thanks,
You too.
everybody. Thank you,
Bye.
Ginger. Bye.